How are we going, guys? A new game for today. We are currently spectating, I believe it is RVK Wrath, playing as the Mongols, playing as purple. His ally Slipknot Sky down over here, playing as green, playing as the Celts. Their opponents for today will be Malevolant Realm, playing as Mongols, playing as red, and Malevolant Star, playing as Huns, playing as blue. So we are up for quite a good game. Let's have a look at the positioning we have for all the players. Wrath has a nice back gold. They're going to be able to wall off very easily, actually, and he's got two gold mines in this area here, so he's going to be able to use that to his advantage. He could wall off, and who is he playing as? The Celts, Mongols, so he could go straight for Castle and get some of those manga dye out, and he's going to be able to use all his boar around the area. This deer patch here is extremely close as well, so he can use that Mongol bonus to the best of his ability. And we do have a bit of scout combat going on, so nothing too intense at this point. So moving down over to Slipknot Sky, down over here, we do have a sheep for red over here. He has a nice back gold there, going to be able to wall off his position over here. Doesn't look like he does have quite an open patch in the middle. His other golds, well, his two other golds are forward, and this stone mine here is forward, so that is not going to be helpful for him. His deer patch isn't too far away though. It has a nice stone mine there, and he could wall off this side quite easily. Going over to Malevolent Realm, what do we have? We have had gold down the back over here, so we can go to that one rather than going to his main one, but his main one's in quite a good spot, honestly. He's going to be able to wall this off, and he's going to be able to use that to his advantage again. Still, he does, if he walls right around here the big way, it does mean he will actually be able to, especially if he walls out here, he'd be able to keep 3 gold mines in there and 1 stone mine. So he can do extremely well playing as the Mongols too. So he's going to be able to go for those fast Bangadai if he wants, or he can initially go out for the Scout Rush. So what do we have going on from Malevolent Star? Doesn't have a nice position, honestly. Got a gold down over here, got a big forward gold there. It's kind of in his walling range too, so he's going to be able to be harassed from there. This stone mine, not in a nice place. This gold mine here, also not in a nice place. And he's probably got the worst position, I would say. He can wall it off extremely easily, using all these resources around here, but it's going to cost him the resources, so he's not looking like he's going to have a good game. I can say that right now. If he gets in trouble, and trying to block this villager here, and that villager might go down. If that scout had gone in there and attacked that could have been in trouble. Nearly losing that villager there. That was very, very close. So let's see, do we have a barracks coming up for anyone already? Doesn't look like we do have a barracks coming up, and we've got wolves marked there by Wrath, using that to his advantage, and it looks like he's going to go forward. If you mark the wolves, generally it can be a scene. It means he knows where the wolves are at all time. It is a bit of a glitch, I will say that, but it means he can want to go forward with that. And it looks like we've got a bit of scout combat going on. Enemy scout, so Slipknot Sky could be in trouble here. It looks like he is, and that's why you always keep a good eye on your scout. If he wasn't watching them, that scout probably would have died. And it looks like we have a villager going forward here for Wrath, actually. So whether or not he's going to actually try and tower, or what he's going to do. So we have Wrath going up to Feudal, and he's putting up a tower on his opponent's lumber. That's going to be extremely annoying there to Malevolent Star. We do have a barracks coming up for Star though, so we could see some militia being created, or we could even see, and that scout is down. That is going to cost Malevolent Star a lot there. So it could see this barracks going up to Feudal, and we have a stable going up there, so it looks like we are going to see scouts. I believe he is playing as Huns, so that's not too, well, I wouldn't say that's too unusual, but you know how it goes. And this tower up here is going to be able to annoy the hell out of these villagers, especially when it gets that range upgrade. Does it have it yet? It doesn't have that range upgrade. Once he gets it, he's going to be able to knock off all these villagers here, and that's just going to annoy the hell out of him. We do have 4 scouts coming down across here for Malevolent Star though. Spearman already in play for Slipknot Sky though, knowing his opponent's going to be going for this. Very good idea, and pushing those scouts right back there. That Spearman over there going to put them in a lot of trouble. And coming out of there, he did lose quite a lot there. He is up on score at the moment, could be due to this large military count, but these spearmen are going to be able to take down these scouts extremely easily. We do have Wrath up here, locking in his opponent's gold here. That is a very annoying move to make. Whenever your resources get walled, it's always annoying, because either you have to wait till Castle to get a ram out, or you have to spend precious time killing them off. Watchtower coming up over here near this gold here though for Malevolent Star. Quite a good choice in my opinion. We do have trash units coming into Realm's base right now, going to be able to harass these villagers. And there we go, so he might even lose them if he's not careful enough. Do we have any upgrades? We do. If I can click on one. We have no upgrades at all currently. No upgrades on the scouts either. And it looks like Star is coming down for a big push down here on Wrath. But Wrath's noticed this and he's managed to kind of intercept this army on the way down. So he's going to be able to... Nope, he's coming down and he's going to allow... Well, Star to do what he can, because he's pretty much walled his base off, so he's pretty much safe. Do we have... I would assume we have a wall coming up here. No, we don't, but we do have a blacksmith. And we do have these units getting in. He must have snuck around at this side here. Always got to make sure to wall off the water. We do have 5 spears there, though, for Wrath, so Wrath should be okay, honestly. Malevolent Realm, is doing quite a good job at this point. However, he is losing lots of villages right now. Looks like that scout might go down. That's a lot of units lost there for both players, actually. Great job there from Wrath. And it looks like Sko has walled himself off, and it wouldn't surprise me if he starts going to Castle Age very, very soon. No, he's saving up, though, by the looks of it. I absolutely hate that Celt's pinkness. It's really annoying. But anyway, I'm sure you don't want to hear about that. What have we got going on? We have archers down here from Malevolant Star now, so that means we can expect to see the crossbow upgrade and all the archer upgrades. It means also we can expect to see cavalry archers in the future when he goes up to Castle Age and if he makes it to Castle Age. Multiple scouts still on here. Population blocking himself there for a second. And I'm expecting a house to come up pretty quickly. There we go. One is already up. Second mining camp coming up. And at this point, both players, well, all players really, are just sticking to themselves. And now we have the big push here from Malevolent Realm. This could really hurt Slipknot Sky if he's not careful. He has walled off most of his base, however, there is this patch down over here. And I don't think that Realm has noticed this though, so he is going to try and come through here. These archers are going to be able to do a lot of damage, especially if they stay on this high ground. These spears are going to be able to run in there just like that and fight off those cavalry. Very good tactics there, waiting for the scouts to run in and be out of range of these archers, so then he could bring in these spearmen. Very good plan there, worked very effectively. We do have all these scouts coming across to here now, and whether or not they are going to join up and try and attack someone, or they're just chilling around at this point, I can't really tell. Looks like yes, so Slipknot Sky is going out, so chances are they're both going to be up here harassing Realm. And we do have Slipknot Sky is actually in the Imperial Age, no, not Imperial, Castle Age, sorry. And Malevolent Star, RVK, Wrath, Slipknot Sky is only going up now. Malevolent Realm going up as well. So we have 2 out of 4 in the Castle Age already. That's going to be evident as soon as some of this gets done. And we have a large fight going on here between these. Lots of spears there. These... Do we have upgrades for both units there, so there is no clear advantage. Malevolent Realm going up now, so we can expect to see the elite skirmisher, crossbow, maybe even light cavalry. Especially playing as Mongols, light cavalry are extremely valuable. We do have Knights out for Wrath though. Knights going to be extremely effective versus cavalry archers as long as they're not outmassed too badly, and as long as these cavalry archers can't push themselves up into a corner, because if they manage to push themselves up there, it could be in a lot of trouble. We have a lot of archer units coming out for Skyo right now. And I can expect to see there we go, elite skirmisher has been done, quite good plan. And we do have Bodkin Arrow as well. Fletching obviously will be done when he adds up to, not Fletching, I believe it's Bracer, once he goes up to the next age. Come on. Mangonel out for Malevolent Realm there, so this could be a big hit, only losing 1 there, damaging lots of units, but only losing 1 there, not too bad a play, honestly. We have seen the Pikeman upgrade as well, so he is advancing pretty much all of his units up at this stage. These Knights are getting very, very, very lucky at this point, not dying to these cavalry archers. What do we have? More scouts from Malevolent Realm. We do have a small army inside Skyo's base, so he's going to lose a lot of villages here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, and that Mangonel there is doing a lot of damage, not moving quick enough there for Malevolent Realm. They are down by quite a bit. The scores so far are Slipknot Sky on 3-7, RVK Wrath on 3-4, Malevolent Star 3-5, and Malevolent Realm 3-1. So Malevolent are getting hit quite hard in this attack. Both players on the opposing team, Sky and Wrath, playing a great game at the moment, getting lots of harassment in there, and it looks like they've actually managed to wall these Knights in. And it looks like he's deleted this one off here though. I would have preferred to see how long I could sit them in there, honestly, without anything coming up. And here we go, we have a big army from Sky going into Malevolent Star's base right now, going to hurt him a lot, losing lots of villages here. I count 4. And what are we going to get here? 5 villagers. These cavalry archers as well, not going to be in a good position against all these skirmishers here. These skirmishers going to do a great number. That's another villager down over there. Those cavalry archers are not in a good position at the moment. They are not going to be able to take out these elite skirmishers. But we do have a mangonel out, and if this man just... Oh, that was a big hit there. That really hurt Skyo there. Losing, look at that. That is just a pile of destruction right there. That really has hurt at this point. We do have camels being created though for Wrath. Camels of course do get the bonus versus cavalry archers as they are on a horse, and I believe that does count. Horse, good enough for me. So as we can see, it is actually going really slow right now. And I have a decent computer, so obviously this is taking up a lot more than I thought it would. But we do have mangonels coming out, we do have 2 mangonels there, and they are splitting up, so they are going to be able to box in these units here if these units aren't careful. Losing another one there, however, damaging a lot of the other ones, not going to be able to kill them off though by the looks of it. We do have Wrath on this side now, going to be able to push in through this side, and these two are meeting up here, going to be able to use this advantage in numbers here, hopefully to push in, get some damage on these cavalry archers. Skirmishers here, of course, still going to be able to do a lot of damage, and killing them off there very quickly. It looks like we did have a castle coming up there for Malevolant Star, or a siege workshop, but he did decide to cancel it. Very smart plan. And it looks like we've actually got quite a large force here inside Malevolant Star's base. He could be in a lot of trouble if he's not careful right now, and if his ally is unable to help him out, he's going to be in even more trouble. However, we do have Malevolent Realm down here, still with scouts, still getting harassment, which is always good. We still have no upgrades except bloodlines on the scouts, so no blacksmith upgrades at all. And we do have Slipknot Skies just sitting on this hill here, using that to protect his base. Quite good at the plan. And still we do have all these units down over here, just continually harassing at this point. These knights, of course, having their upgrades, missing the forging upgrade though. But no harm, no foul. Looks like town center coming up over here, so that's what he must have been trying to construct here. Town center, not a castle. Wrath still pushing in from this side here, going to be able to get in and do a lot of economical damage if he's quick enough. Over here we do have skirmishers coming in to this side here from this. He's going to be able to sit in the middle here. Slipknot Sky going up to the Imperial Edge. It looks like it might be a good game for Malevolent Realm and Star actually. They've taken a lot of damage, and these two players that they're against, they're just pinned. They are up on their feet right now. Especially going to Imperial Edge, they're not going to be able to do a lot to finish it actually. Oh geez, that is a lot of units there for Wrath. I don't know how they are going to come back from this if they do. If they haven't seen this already, they're going to be in a lot of trouble as soon as it starts to happen. Losing all of these farms here, so we do know that Malevolent Realm is going to be running extremely low on food. And there we go, good gaming it, fair enough if you ask me. They were behind by a lot. There was no way they were going to be able to come back from it, and we did get a few good shots. So, thanks for watching, remember to comment, rate, and subscribe.